Linda Sousa from jointhejourney.lindasousa.com, and I'm going to be preparing some scallops. So I got just a touch over a pound of scallops the other day, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to prepare them yet, whether I'm going to sear them or whether I'm going to put them in a casserole. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that I need to get them ready to go. So I've washed them very thoroughly, because I just wash everything. And scallops have these things they call a little beard, and so I want to take those off and get them all ready and put them back in there. I'll show you what that looks like. See, here's a scallop. These are some nice sea scallops. And then it has that little, it's kind of like a grizzly part, and you don't want to eat that. You take it off. It's really simple. And now they'll be ready for you to cook with. See? Take them right off. Comes right off. And they're ready to go. But you don't want to skip that step before you cook up your scallops. And I want to have these in the fridge and ready to go, so that we decide when we're ready to have dinner, or we want to make them as a little appy, or whatever it is that we're going to do with these, that they're all ready to go. So I bring them back from the market, and then I prepare them. And you can tell that little grizzle. See, there it is right there. There's not a lot of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through this and do them with you. Sometimes they do come off, and like that one, it's off. It doesn't have one on it. And you can always tell because it's sticking up. Obviously, I don't want to rip that. Here we go. It's on this side. And you can see it because it's almost a little bit of a different color, but it has a definite little texture to it. They call it a beard, a little beard. So there we go. Here's another one. This one's pretty good size and took off a little bit of the scallops with it. But I'm thinking of making these, pan searing them in my cast iron skillet with making a nice little limoncello glaze for them. A little bit of decadence and a little touch of indulgence. Cooking those up. Oh, here we go. And we just want to get rid of that. Oh, and feel like, just see it. Make sure you want to feel it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Little spine right out of it. So you want to make sure you're touching these and feeling them, because you don't want something like that. There's a shell that somehow got stuck right inside that scallop. Now I would have hoped that if I would have served that, it would have come out, but I don't take that chance, and I really, like I said, I thoroughly wash my my seafood, my ingredients, whatever I'm cooking with. I wash it and I really check it out, inspect it, prepare it to the best that I can. Obviously things happen, but I do what I can to prevent those things, and I'm really glad that I caught that. There we go. And we're almost done with this little exercise of removing the beards. And these are just kind of pieces of the scallop, because some of it's fallen apart. Okay, that looks like a beard gone bad. Yeah, all right, so that's it. There we go. That is my, I'm going to throw all that stuff away. That's my little scallop preparation. So now these are ready to go. They're nice and cleaned, they're washed, the beards have been plucked from them. I'm going to cover that up, I'll dry that all down, I'm going to put that back in the fridge, and then when I decide to make whatever it is that we're going to make with it, bring them out, and it doesn't take that long. So even if we didn't do this till tomorrow, good, easy, ready to go, and some of my prep work is already done. So it doesn't take as much time when I go to execute the meal, when I go to prepare something. And that for me is what food prep is all about. It's, you know, coming home from the market and getting stuff to a point where then I can use it very easily to make whatever we feel like having. You know, I think I might have said it in a couple of other videos, so you'll hear it again. I don't always like to make meals in advance, because we don't always know what we're going to be in the mood for or what we want to have. So what is nice is being able to have things prepared to a point where we can then just make what we want to make. And that's kind of like similar to these scallops. These are good, they're ready to go, they were not frozen, they're fresh. So I don't want to leave them in the fridge too long. I just purchased them yesterday. I can use them today, use them tomorrow. I definitely will use them, if not today, I'll definitely make them by tomorrow. But now they're all prepared and they're ready. So all I have to do then is make whatever meal I've decided to make with them. I could do a scallop casserole, I could bake them, I could broil them. And like I said, I could do a nice sear in a pan and make a nice limoncello glaze to go with those. I think that would actually taste delicious, and I know my beloved would love it. So I have a feeling that that's the direction that I'm going to be going with that recipe. And if there's time and if I think about it, I might film it so you can see it. And if not, there'll always be another opportunity for me to share that recipe with you and show you how I do it. And so that's it though. Simple preparation for scallops. Make sure that you clean them well, wash them, check them, feel them, because you'll feel these little things that are in there that aren't supposed to be, and remove those little beards. So that's Linda's quick tip for the day. Have a great one.